Welcome to a morning story time. So, I've been busy, and that's all I'll say. But, I've been thinking a lot about this experience, and I want to tell you about it. So, I love theater and the arts and all that jazz. I'm in love with it. But I don't really like acting. I especially don't like an acting class. So, second semester of my freshman year, I was in a costume construction class, which is fine, great, whatever. But they were hiring a new acting teacher. And so one of the guys could only come in on Friday, and the only class in the entire theater department who met on Fridays was our class. And that was the only day he could come in, blah, 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 and they had to see him teach. So we got to miss one day of costume construction to have this guy teach us how to act. Great. I didn't want to, And so my teacher told the possible new acting teacher that we weren't acting students. Some of us were, some of us didn't even want to be there. So go easy on us. He did not go easy on us. So we show up and I'm like, fine, I'll do it. So we start with stretching, some yoga, some centering, perfect, especially for people who don't know how to act. So we start acting. He's real sweet, real cute, honestly. But we're doing this, but it's very, they're kind of sexual. And he didn't intend to, I assume. But it's like you lay on your back with your and then you hip thrust up, and it stretches your body. But it's not something you want to do in a room of other students and teachers, because there were teachers watching us, and it was like so we do that for about half the class. Perfect. And then he goes, all right, so now everybody grab a chair and we're gonna sit in a circle. And all of us perfect. And I'm expecting, the usual, let's talk about, diction, and we'll do some tongue twisters, and no, that would be too easy. So we're all sitting in the circle, and I think there's 11 of us. So there was the 11 of us and then him. And we're all sitting there mentally preparing to do some tongue twister or whatever. And he goes, I'm gonna say some emotions. And I want you to think about which emotion best describes you right now. And all of us are just like, okay. So he was like, happy, lonely, sad, angry, scared, anxious. And all of us are just like, oh, okay. So we all think about it, and we're college students. If you don't know anything about college students are very sad all the time. And so he's like, all right, well, does anyone want to share their word? Not particularly. And so one of the girls goes, sure. Goes, which word are you? She's glad. She goes, all right. You're gonna go, I am glad. So she does, I am glad. And he goes, all right, but you're gonna put all of your into it. Because a lot of times you go, I am glad, and you still have air in your lungs. He's like, no, you gotta put all of it out. So he does it, I am glad, multiple times, until she can do it. Perfect. Why are you glad? She's like, I'm glad because whatever reason. He goes, good. What I'd most like to share. And everyone's just like, And he points at one of the girls and goes, would you like to go? Her name's Viv. Viv, would you like to go? She goes, not particularly. And he goes, okay. And he like pauses. He goes, are you sure? And it was just like, and she goes, I am sad. I am sad. Sorry, and he does the same thing with her. And she can't get it. And he goes, maybe this will. Why are you sad? And he locked eyes with her and said nothing. And she just started to cry. He goes, okay, you don't have to say. You don't have to say. Just say, I'm sad. And she does a couple of times and she's just sobbing. And of course, I'm an emotional crier. And whenever other people cry, I cry. So I cry at movies. Of course, she starts to cry. So I start to cry and I'm like... And so he goes to her best friend, whose name is Ben. And he goes, what's your word? He goes, I'm angry. I am angry. He goes, why are you angry? He gave his explanation of like his car broke down and like all the super terrible things. I am angry. And he goes to another girl and she goes, I'm anxious and I'm sad. And of course we have all of these people crying and so I'm crying. And of course then he turns to me and I didn't even want to be there, you know. Hannah, what about you? And I was like, you know, I'm already crying. Like I'm sad and I'm scared and I feel bad. And he's like, why do you feel bad? And I was like, because of, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going in their lives and it's crushing them. It's a really bad camera angle. You know, and so I'm crying and they're crying and it was good and bad at the same time. Because it was like, it was a good cry because you were like, this is my emotion. And like, I did take stuff from it. Like, whenever I'm like, I'll be like walking and I'll be like, I am happy right now. And it's like a good contemplative, like, this is what I am. I am sad right now, you know? And usually I start crying after saying I'm sad or like I'm lonely or something, but the I am happy ones are really good. It's just like, I am happy. This is what I am. This is where I am. Yeah, he didn't get the job. Because it was too much. And I don't know anything about acting or acting classes, and I was told that that kind of contemplative whatever is meant for like people who are majoring in acting. And he said stuff like, the second you walked in here, you tried to leave all your stuff at the door, like, you tried to keep all your emotions out, and I want you to bring them into the theater. And all of us are just like, that's not how that works at all. Like, yeah, you take your personal experiences, but you don't take the stuff that's going on in your life and putting it on the stage. It's not how it works. Because you get too emotional and too scattered and too... So yeah, of course I'll relate Elle from Legally Blonde to my life. Of course. I'll feel for her and all that, but you don't take the angers of your life and put it in it. That was weird. And that's the only acting class I've ever taken. Ever. And it'll probably be the only one I ever take. So, and it was a weird one. For a whole day. So, that was my acting story. Acting class story. Experience. it was an experience. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like the video. I plan on doing more of these. I have a lot of weird experiences in my life. And I like the morning time thing, because, you know, I'm comfy. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I'm also late on posting this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So like the video if you want, subscribe if you want to know when I post, because I apparently can't stay on schedule. Ring the bell so you'll get a notification whenever I post. Leave a comment if you have any weird experiences, or if you want me to talk about anything specifically. Art related, school related. I have stuff planned. I'll hopefully get it done. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.